What I want to show you in this video is how to become emotionless when you are trading the futures market. The crypto market recently is tanking and the market has been very volatile. In fact, it is always very unpredictable. But I see a lot of traders trying to trade with emotions, trying to trade with some sort of attachment to a particular coin or a particular narrative. But as futures traders, your best bet is always to trade emotionless, because you make money either ways. Whether the market is going up or the market is going down, you actually make money if you understand what you're doing with futures trading. So regardless of the movement of the market, regardless of the direction of the market per time, yours is to get into the market and make as much money as you can. If the market is selling, keep selling, man. If the market is buying, keep buying. And that is just how the futures trading works in the crypto space. And that is what I'm going to be showing you guys in this video. And I'm going to be doing that with this platform called Kucoin. So Kucoin is one of the oldest exchanges out there. Very trusted platform. I use it personally, and most of the people in my community also use it. Just follow along with the tutorial. I'm going to show you step by step how to trade the futures markets using the Kucoin platform. If you'd love to sign up with Kucoin to get some bonuses which are exclusive to only those who sign up with my link, make sure to go ahead to check the link in the description of the video and sign up with Kucoin, and you'll be able to get lots of bonuses that you wouldn't find anywhere else. So do that right now and let's get started. So right here, I'm going to open up the Kucoin app on my phone. Once you register, you'll be able to download the app and also install it on your mobile device. So whether you're using Android or iOS, you're good to go. So right here, the first thing you're going to do is to come over here where you have deposits, and then you have different options. You have the buy crypto, the P2P, and the deposit crypto. So you can buy crypto with your Visa card, with your MasterCard. Also, you can use the P2P platform to buy crypto if it's available in your country. But the fastest way is to use the deposit crypto method. So with this method, you need to have crypto in another exchange or another wallet where you want to send from. So most likely you're going to be sending USDT. So you select USDT right here, and you're going to make sure that you're going to select the right network that you're going to be sending from. Right here you have different networks to deposit from. So for example, if you're going to be using TRC20, which is the Tron network, you're going to select that. Over here you'll be able to copy your wallet address. So this is like your Kucoin bank account. You copy this right here, and then you go over to where you have some funds in another wallet, and then you'll be able to send USDT right here. Now once you're done with the deposit, then you are ready to start taking trades. So over here you have the freedom to choose any particular coin that you want to trade per time. So when you click on this price change here, you would see what is getting attention at that point in time. You can see Mon USDT is 76% up already, and then followed by Yala USDT. So you can decide to buy these coins or sell them if you think that they will go down. Okay, so this is how I just look at the chart. So let's look at the ones that have lost so much. So you can see Trado USDT has lost almost 44% of the price, and just like that. Okay, so here you have different types of margin mode. You have the accelerated margin mode and the cross margin mode. So as the accelerated margin mode implies that you're going to be risking a particular amount of funds per trade, whereas the cross margin mode implies that you're going to be risking the entire funds in your account. So I like to use accelerated. Okay, let me look at Yala. Let's look at the chart. So my bias of this particular coin now is to sell. I may be very wrong, I may be very correct, but that's not my business. So like I said, you have to trade very emotionless as a futures trader. Most of the times you are looking at the chart and you do exactly what the chart is telling you. Okay, so I can see that this particular coin has been on a downward trend. All of a sudden it's as if it wants to recover back, but the sellers are still stronger than the buyers right here. So you can see the market is still pushing downwards. Now let me look at it from a 30 minutes time frame so I can have a clearer picture. So you can see it has also been selling, and right now it looks like it wants to recover. So what I'm going to do is to reverse engineer this, and I'm just going to enter a sell market, for example. Okay, now I'm going to adjust the leverage. So the leverage is more like the multiplier effect, okay, that you can add to the coin. So I'm going to use a 10x, for example, for this trade. Now let me use the radar to, I'm going to risk like 20% of the amount that I want to trade with. I have 150 USD available on this particular account, so I'm going to risk 20% of that, which is about $30. So the reason why you should use accelerated every time is when you use accelerated, it means that that particular amount you are risking is the only amount you can lose in that trade. Okay, so you have different types of order types also. You have limit and the market. So limit, you can set the price at which you would enter, but market, that means you are buying right away. So I'm just going to leave it at market, and I'm going to go ahead and sell. Okay, you can see that. I'm going to confirm that. So you can see the order has been filled, and right now I'm already 0.59 in profits. Okay, now here also you can see the margin I entered with about 30 USDT. Okay, you can see my return on investment is already 2.0. Now here you have the estimated liquidation price. So this liquidation price is the price at which you're going to lose the entire funds you entered that trade with. So for example, I entered with 30 USDT. So if the price of this pair gets to 0.03756, that means I'm going to lose the entire $30 that I used as margin. Okay, so right here you also have the options to set your take profits and your stop losses. Now for take profit, I can decide, since I'm selling this, I can decide to set my take profit. Of course, it's going to be lower than the price, the current price. So I'm going to set it at 0.032, for example. So which means I'm going to earn 24 USDT, and that will be 81%. Now my stop loss, if I don't want to lose the entire 30 USDT, so that means I can set my stop loss so that at what point or the amount that I want to lose, I can set it right there. So before it gets to liquidation, I want to lose just about $10 in this trade, so I'm going to set it at 0.036. So I'm going to lose about 9.74 USDT. So with this now, I can just set my TP and my SL, and I'm going to leave this trade to run. So basically, as we're on this trade now, you can see I'm losing about 0.42 for this trade. Okay, so by the time it gets to $9 or 9.7, okay, this trade is going to stop, or I'm going to stop losing, and that trade will end. So that is how to take trades emotionless, without having any attachment with the coin or with the pair, for example. Okay, so let me look for another opportunity. So I'm going to go back to my trade, and I'm going to look at this other pair right here. I'm going to look at the charts to see what it's looking like, and right here you can see that it has been buying for some time, and now looks like the market is about to sell, but it's still showing a buy signal right here. But I'm going to do a reverse engineer on this coin. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and still sell. Okay, it sounds crazy, but that's basically how it goes. That's how to win in this market. Okay, so right now I'm going to also adjust my leverage. This time around I'm going to use a 20x. It says the leverage is high, but I'm still going to use that regardless. So just make sure to risk the amount that you are willing to lose. Okay, Now I have 120 USDT available, so I'm going to risk about 15% again. Because let's leave it at 17%. So I'm risking about 20.43 USDT. So I'm also going to sell this market right now, and boom, that's basically it. So right here you can see I have 2 trades running concurrently. So this is the yellow USDT and this is the Clo USDT that just entered right now. Okay, now what I'm going to do also is also to set my TP and my stop loss for this particular trade. So my take profit, I want this to be at 0.24, which means I'm going to make about 20 USDT. So that's 103%. And then for my stop loss, I just want to lose about $8 in this trade. So I'll take it to 0.26. Okay, about $10. Okay, or let's say 0.258. Okay, that's about 7.64. all right, so I'm going to confirm that. So that's pretty much it, and I'm going to allow this trade to run. So that's basically how I look at the market, very ruthlessly and very brutal. Okay, if the market goes in my favor, fine, I make the profit. If not, we'll keep looking for more opportunities. So that's basically how to trade with this platform. Like I said, make sure to use the link in the description of the video to be able to get access to all the bonuses, and make sure to also join my community where we trade together. And if you want to do a one-on-one coaching program with me, also check the link in the description and you'll be able to reach out to me. Subscribe to the channel if you're not yet subscribed. Give this video a thumbs up, like it, and share with anyone who is going to find it valuable. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.